Sometimes people will come up to me and say, "Hey Steve, why do you like President Bush so much?" And the thing is, it's not about whether I like him personally or not. I've never met the man, though I suspect he probably is a very likable person. But no, this is all about ideas and accomplishments and what he accomplished while in office. And while I find plenty about that to support, I also am free to criticize him in other areas where I think he came up short. Here's a quick thumbnail sketch of both. First off, I agree with his response to terrorism. When faced with a terrorist attack the likes of which we had never seen in all of American history, he mounted a comprehensive, all-encompassing response that pulled together all of our resources, including our military might, our economic power, and our intelligence. And it was a coordinated effort from the top down. I feel that, given the fact that we never had a follow-up terrorist attack on his watch, that's a huge credit to him. It's not all a credit to him, of course. It goes to our brave soldiers, it goes to our economic power, once again our intelligence, the whole thing all the way up and down the line. But as President of the United States, he set the tone for that and is due some credit for that. A lot, in my opinion. Second area, I think he got it right when it came to stem cell research, and he was vindicated for that a few years later when it was discovered that you can do stem cell research without endangering the lives of the unborn. Had he not stood up to it at the time, that discovery might never have been made. As a pro-life person, I proudly stand in agreement with him on that. And I know even as I say that, some of you will take exception with me because you disagree with my pro-life position. Fine. Third area where I think he got it right is in his Supreme Court nominees. I thoroughly agree with Justice Sam Alito and Chief Justice John Roberts, and I think that they also serve as a healthy counterbalance to Barack Obama's appointments in Justice Sotomayor, as well as his impending second appointment. And I think there's a good, healthy counterweight there, and in the end it all tends to even out. Now, areas where he came up short. He made several mistakes along the way, as does every American president, but there's one overriding area where I think he really came up short. He was a lousy communicator. He took a lot of hits from a lot of his critics and never responded to them on any level. Now, in a way, I kind of get this. It stems from that sort of upper crust, northeastern mentality of, I'm not even going to lower myself by dignifying their comments with a response. In a way, I sort of get this, but at some point you have to respond, because if you don't define yourself, you leave it to your critics to define you, and that's unfortunately what happened here. Another area I think he came up short is in immigration. He really didn't address that issue, and I sort of understand that as well. Given that he's from Texas, I think that lends to him a certain sympathetic position to the plight of our immigrants from south of the border. Being that I'm from Texas myself, I understand and to a degree even share this sympathy. Nevertheless, I also feel like we're coming to a point where we have to make a choice in this country. Either we're going to stand up and protect our borders, or we're not, and we're going to have open borders. Given that choice, I'm coming out in favor of the former. So with all of that, this has been your good friend Steve, proudly standing up for the expression of opinions, because everybody has one. It's just that mine mean a little bit more because they're rooted in fact. With all of that, I'll look forward to seeing everybody up here once again next time. Steve out.